Yo, what's up guys, the Goblin, and today what I have for you guys is 100 plus kills on Nuketown, and I'm going to be commentating over the whole gameplay here, so it's going to be a long one, and I'm going to be talking about how to get 100 plus and stuff like that in Domination and other stuff like that, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. It's going to be a long commentary. I'm going to try and kill it for the whole 10 minutes or 11 minutes or whatever it is, so I'd appreciate some support on this video, and if you guys could drop it in early, like if you guys are feeling nice today, that's cool. If you guys don't want to, you guys can wait till the end and leave a rating, a like, or a dislike, whatever you think it deserves, and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. So there you guys can see Prestige 8 level 28. So let's talk a bit about my setup and stuff, how I was able to get these 100 pluses and how to get 100 pluses and just my opinions on Black Ops 3. I like doing these long commentaries, man. To be honest, I like doing 10-minute commentaries. It's hard to keep going for talking for 10 minutes, but you know, I'm a pretty experienced commentator, I guess you could say. I've been commentating for what, 4 years now, and I am pretty good at it. So you guys can see what made me get this gameplay really good is, look at this. I'm already on a 10 streak right off the spawn, and I already have wraps. It's 13 points. I already have wraps, a wraith, and a hater. And the funny thing is, I completely fail this game. I die one off of streaks like later in the game, and I completely screw it up, and I was pissed. This was like 2 in the morning. I was getting hella mad, and I thought I wasn't going to fail the 100 plus, but luckily I was still able to get 116 kills, which is crazy good for Domination, because some people get 100 plus, and I'll get tons of 100 pluses in Safeguard and stuff like that, but those games can last like 15 minutes or like 17 minutes even sometimes, and this one was only whatever it was, 11 or 12 minutes. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to get a 100 plus in Domination, but you guys can use these tips in other game modes. But Safeguard, however, is a bit different because you only get 50 points per kill. So in that game mode, to get 100 plus, is basically you just gotta rush and just go balls deep in the spawn with your gun, take a lot of deaths, get a lot of kills. But in this game, on Domination or on Ground War, and apparently they are buffing the kill streak, which is also good too. And right there, I fail as well. I die right when I get the Wraith. The spawns flip and screw me over. So if everything went right this game, I probably could have had 140 kills, which would have been crazy for Domination, and that would have been insane to upload. But I still got 116 kills. I do die quite a few times, but I mean, it is Nuketown. What do you expect? So let me give out my class setup that I was using and stuff like that. So I was using a VMP, and how I like to run the VMP is with this, with the Elo sight and the quick draw, and then I would think I have extended mags and grip. This thing is crazy good, and I love this VMP. However, like when the game first came out, this VMP was hella good, man. It was so good, and now it does kick a little bit to the right. So what I do is when I aim, I usually tend to aim a bit to the left of them, or like on their left arm or something like that, in their left armpit. So then when you shoot and the recoil kicks to the right, you're still shooting them right in the chest. You guys can see I had a super good start to this game. So that's the class I was using. Then the kill streaks I was using are the Wraith, the Hater, and the Wraps. And we'll talk about those in a minute. But first off, what I want to say is I want to give some tips, because the title of this video is how to get 100 plus kills. So I don't want to, you know, wait till the end of the video to give tips. I'm going to give them right now. So how to get 100 plus kills is you're going to want to play on a small map, and you're going to want to play, if you're playing Ground War, you could basically get 100 plus kills on any map, for the simple fact that it's 9 players, and if you get these streaks, the Wraith and the Wraps, they're going to go absolutely in. And now David Vonderhaar has said that he's going to be buffing the streaks. They're a bit underperforming compared to what was expected in Black Ops 3, so they're going to be buffing the kill streaks, and that's going to be crazy good, and that's going to actually make it a lot easier to get 100 plus kills. I can't wait till they buff the kill streaks. I'm probably going to grind my ass off and try to get 150 plus kills or something like that in Domination, but I still think this 116 is actually pretty good because it's not Safeguard and stuff like that. So if you want to get 100 plus kills, the easiest game mode I'd recommend for you guys is Safeguard. That's going to be your best bet. Now in Safeguard, you're only going to get 50 points per kill, so I don't recommend running the high kill streaks. If you're playing Safeguard and going for 100 plus like that, I recommend just running your low kill streaks, or UAV, counter UAV, and then maybe like a Guardian or a Sentry Gun or something like that, because you're not going to be able to get those high kill streaks unless you're going extremely off. I mean, it will take 10 kills just to get a UAV in Safeguard, unless you're playing the objective and stuff like that, which is kind of hard to do. So that's basically what I recommend doing. Is if you're playing a Safeguard, just go balls deep in the spawn. You're probably gonna get like 100 to 30 if you play it good, and that's still a good gameplay. But if you're playing Domination, it's a lot more strategic. It's a lot more about playing around these kill streaks, the Wraith, the Hater, and the Wraps. Now the difference between a BO2 100 plus kills and BO3 100 plus kills is in BO2 the kill streaks were so good and so overpowered that if you use the VSAT, Swarm, and Dogs, first of all, the VSAT was your first streak, so when you get the VSAT, you call that in, and you basically just didn't want to choke it. And then once you get the Dogs and Swarm and call those things in, those things would do the rest of the work for you. They would build you up to another VSAT pretty much instantly, if you got a few kills with your gun while that VSAT was up, which was pretty much you were guaranteed to do. Now in this game, the kill streaks at this point, I don't know if they patched them, but as of when I'm making this commentary, December 3rd 2015, the kill streaks are not super powerful. So what I recommend is if you're playing Ground War, you can get on any map. If you're playing 6v6, it's got to be on one of these smaller maps, man. It's got to be on a Combine. It's got to be on a Nuketown. It's got to be on Aquarium. Because if you're playing 6v6, oh, Fringe is also a good map. If you're playing 6v6 on evac, you're really not going to get 100 plus kills unless those enemies are extremely bad and you're playing extremely good. So if you're the maps that I stick to, if you're playing 6v6, are going to be Nuketown, Fringe, Aquarium, Combine. Those are the 4 that you're going to want to stick to go for 100 plus kills. And if you're playing Ground War, I mean, pretty much anything works. Oh, you could also get it on Breach in 6v6, but Breach in Ground War, Aquarium in Ground War, Evac in Ground War, those maps are all going to be great for getting 100 plus kills. I think you could pretty much do it on any Ground War domination map on Black Ops 3. Now, so the difference here is that these kill streaks aren't going to build yourself up, but there is something else that is not in BO2, and that is these specialist things. So the one I recommend running, you'll see me running in this gameplay here, is the combat focus. Now, how you use this is you want to pop it when you have a big opportunity in front of you, and what I mean by that is a big opportunity would be a chance to kill a few people off a flag, a chance to hop on a flag, a chance to get a double or a triple kill, because when you pop this combat focus, it's going to give you 150 points per kill. If you cap a flag, it's going to give you like 250 or 300 points, and every assist that's 25 points is going to become 75 points. So basically, this combat focus is the biggest key to getting these 100 plus gameplays. If you're using streaks, you need to pop it at the right time and then get those streaks, and make sure you guys don't fail those wraps like I did in this gameplay. The wraps are not super powerful, but however, on these small maps, they are very powerful. That was basically my fault here. I did fail the wraps twice, so thinking about that, that would definitely add at least over 125 plus kills in this game, because those would get at least 5 kills each. Plus, then they could have rotated me out to more streaks. So it's kind of depressing to think about how many kills this game could have been, but it's still nice gameplay and still one that I thought I'd show you guys the full thing. So those are the tips on how to get 100 plus gameplay. It's basically use that combat focus. You could also use overclock, so you get combat focus a lot more often, and you need to pop combat focus at the right time and make sure you don't choke. 100 plus. It's not that hard. It's kind of difficult in domination, I'm not gonna lie, in this game, because the streaks aren't that good. But if you're playing it right, and if you pop that combat focus and make the most of your combat focus, and don't choke once you get the wraith, you don't choke the hater, and you don't choke the wraps, you can just cycle through these streaks, and as long as the enemies don't shoot down your streaks, you're gonna be good. Now, this is a problem. If you're in a lobby where the enemies shoot down kill streaks, you're really not gonna get it, man. And that's the thing about gameplays that people need to understand is no one can get a gameplay in a lobby. Certain lobbies you just can't get a gameplay in. Even if you play it perfectly, you're not going to get the gameplay, because if they shoot down, the hater only takes 3 shots to take down. UAVs and counter UAVs actually take 1 shot to take down. So if I work for 10 kills in Safeguard, call my UAV, and the enemy spawns in, presses Y, looks up in the sky, locks on, which is nothing, presses R, he presses 2 buttons, and he takes me out, baby. For what I got 10 kills worth in Safeguard, that's completely ridiculous. And I'm hoping that this buff to the kill streaks is going to be pretty big. I would not be mad if the kill streaks were overpowered, because I would actually really like that. I liked how BO2, that the kill streaks were hard to get, and the kill streaks are kind of hard to get in this game. The combat focus does make it easier, but the kill streaks are definitely not that easy to get, especially like with the Safeguard being 50 points a kill. Now, this is what in my opinion is for Safeguard. Safeguard needs to be 75 points per kill. I think that balances out with the crazy spawns and stuff like that. I understand why they want it to be 50 points a kill. However, 50 points is just extremely low. And here is where I go in and get all my streaks again. And I'm able to capitalize and actually use these streaks to build up to that 100 plus gameplay. But if Safeguard was 75 points per kill, I think that thing would be crazy and that it would be a really good game mode. However, I think that 50 is just a bit too low and 100 is just too high. If they're on the robot, you can make it be 100 points or 125 or whatever. But I think buffing up to 75 points per kill would make kill streaks at least attainable, because me right now, I don't even want to run kill streaks in Safeguard, because I know I'm not going to get wraps. I mean, that's going to be 30 kills for a wraps. Are you kidding me? That's going to be ridiculous. So at least if you put up to 75 points, you would have a chance to get these streaks there, especially the UAV. I'd still probably run non-lethals, because non-lethals is a crazy good setup. Now, if you want to get the 100 plus non-lethals, Safeguard is going to be your best bet, or Uplink. Now, Uplink can be very good because the games can be long and they can be 100 points per kill. However, in Uplink, you got to get lucky. You got to get lucky where the score is tied and that the game goes into overtime. When Safeguard, it's not an exact score. Like in Uplink, the game would be 9-8 or 9-6, or there's so many different score possibilities. In Safeguard, it's either 2-0, 0-2, or 1-1. And if it's 1-1, then you're going to have 2 overtime rounds guaranteed, which basically means Ground War Safeguard is your best bet to get 100 kills. But because you're going to most likely, I mean, I guess you'd say what, like 30% of the games are going to be going into overtime, and once you're in overtime, those overtime rounds, you could basically have like a 20-minute game and Safeguard. On Nuketown, that's not going to happen, because on Nuketown Safeguard, it's really easy to push the spawn and stuff like that. It's really easy to push the robot through, which I think I've only stopped people on Nuketown. Here you can see I'm at 101 kills. I got pretty excited that I got that 101 kills right now. And then I leveled up again. So I leveled up twice in this gameplay, which is crazy good. One right at the start. And that's how you can tell. Like, a double XP weekend, if that thing ever comes out again, I hope it will. Like, I don't know, sometime in Christmas break when kids are out of school on Christmas break, I'm definitely going to be playing Nuketown. I heard that everyone is actually getting Nuketown on January 6th. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I just heard that today from one of my buddies in a Skype call. But if that is true, right now, Nuketown, if you guys want to play Nuketown, you guys are struggling on Nuketown, it's because everyone that has Nuketown or that's playing on Nuketown are people who have pre-ordered Black Ops 3. These are the tryhards. You know, people that pre-order the game aren't going to be that bad at the game. I mean, there's going to be some, there's going to be a few exceptions. But most of the time, I've seen tons of, I've probably seen maybe 10 Procedures in this game. Pretty much every single time it's been on Nuketown, because those guys who pre-order the game are the guys who are going to be going hard at the game and be playing it the most, and that's why Ground War would probably be the best. But I don't like what they did with Ground War, though. They put Ground War in the bonus playlist. They kind of hid it from the noobs, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Bonus playlist has everything good, man. They got Ground War, they got Mercenary Mosh Pit, which is actually pretty good because you don't get many tryhards because it's only people playing by themselves. I have played that quite a bit, and I have had fun on that. And then of course you have your Chaos Mosh Pit, and I think you have something else in there. I don't even know what the last one is, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Sheesh, this is a long commentary. I think I killed it. I kept talking the whole time. My voice isn't that messed up. I killed this one. If you guys made it to the end, comment mangoes down in the comment section below. Everyone comment mangoes if you made it to the end. Also, be sure to leave a rating on this video. If you guys think it deserves a like or a dislike, whatever. I'd appreciate some likes, man. I killed this long commentary. Thank you guys for watching, man. I really do appreciate the support. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new and made it to the end. And that's about it. Hopefully these tips will help you guys get 100 plus kill gameplays on Black Ops 3. And that's about it, guys. Mangoes in the comment section. Have a great night, and I'm out. Peace.